Hello. Hello, darlings. I thought I'd do a video about Twitter. Do you go on Twitter? I go on Twitter. I was on Twitter. I was one of the first occupants of Twitter many moons ago. But I used a different name. I wasn't as Jan's Reviews because Jan's Reviews hadn't started then. So I was on there as an artist, I was on there as a writer, I was on there as a photographer, I was on there as a poet, I was on there as a chatterbox. Then I started doing Jan's Reviews and thought I'll open another account because all my followers on like the other Twitter, they're not going to be interested in me all singing and dancing on YouTube. That's the main reason I have two accounts, for those of you that are wondering. Anyway, oh my lordy Miss Claudie, has there been ructions? There has been massive ructions on Twitter. Now, the difference between my two, let's put in a bit of Jeffree Star, shall we? The difference, only because that shines. The difference between my two Twitters is humongous. It's enormous. And the reason is because I follow different people. I follow different people on my Jan's Reviews than I do on my other one. My other one, I have news people, what are they called? News people. I have artists, I have all different things, famous people, because I do know a few. I'm quite lucky. Are these glasses wonky? Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is my Jan's Reviews. Lordy Miss Claudie, I am in several communities as Jan's Reviews. The reason being, I'm an entertainer. I'm also a member of the mental health community because I have mental health issues. Not embarrassed to say it, it's the way I am. I get treatment for it, so I'm fine. I do not count myself as being part of the drama community. The reason being is because I'm not interested. I keep saying to people I'm not interested in the drama. I don't care what Jeffree Star says to this one or what Rich Lux does to that one. I'm not interested. That doesn't interest me. The reason I do YouTube is because I love YouTube. I love the platform that's YouTube, and I love the opportunity to entertain. I've been an entertainer for years, and it's what I do. What I didn't account for as a YouTuber on Twitter was the, oh, dearie me, the nastiness and the deceitfulness of other people on the platform. That's something that I really do not understand. Now, as somebody who can speak up for themselves, who is not afraid to say what I want to say, I am appalled at the amount of people that lie their way through their Twitter lives. I don't understand it, guys. Why do they do it? It's a bit like being at school and being in with a group of friends. You know, you're all friends one minute, and then you sort of notice hierarchy in groups. That's why I don't tend to be in groups. I'm not a group type of person. I'm an individual. Always have been, always will be. Now, I was never in gangs when I was at school or otherwise. And how can I put this so that you can understand, or even that I can understand? I'm a very individual person. That could well be because I was brought up alone, if that makes sense. I was brought up in a children's home with no family where I had to look after myself. Then when I got to a certain age, I would look after the younger ones in the home who were being picked on. So, but I've always done it on my own. And what I find about Twitter and these YouTubers is that they make these fake groups, and I am going to call them fake groups because what goes on in those groups happens very quickly. Love escalates so fast at an incredible rate within these groups. So all of a sudden everybody loves each other and, but that's not reality. It isn't reality because what then happens is one or two people start getting a little bit jealous. I think that's what it is. I think they get jealous of other people and then they start talking. They come out of that group, make another group, and then in the other group, they talk about the people in the first group. Do you get me? That's what happens. It's amazing. Well, I've got to say, having said that, I've got my little group. There's me saying I never do groups, but I do have a group of people that I talk to regularly, every day, that I trust implicitly, which is unusual for me. Normally I don't trust anybody. I just don't. But I have this group that we trust each other and, we're fine. We're fine and dandy. Now, before our little group was formed, we were kind of sort of pushed together because we came out of this other group. This other group, which was led by somebody called Mama Morph. That's all I shall say. And her sidekick, Pineapple Chunk. Now, these two people, one sits in her bedroom. What I'd like to say is I think, but she says it in a sort of Puerto Rican accent, which I can't do. You know I can't do accents, guys, so I'm not even going to try. So she'll sit there, goes on Twitter, writes reams, love, of stuff that she believes in. Now, that's perfectly fine. What isn't fine is that she expects other people to agree 100% with what she's written. And everybody in that group must do as she says they must do. No, that's not how it works. That's not how my life works. If you're going to be telling me what to do, you've got to prove to me that you deserve my respect. You deserve for me to listen to you. I lost all respect for this woman before the big breakup because I spotted things that were happening. I spotted that every time she put up a video, it was a begging video. Please give me money because I've got no money. Please fund this one and fund that one, but also fund me. Fund me. Fund me. And it got really, for me, that was like a red light. And I was like, oh no, I'm not too sure about, no. So I had my doubts about that one. Now, Pineapple Chunk has got a mouth bigger than mine. Not only has she got a mouth bigger than mine, she is totally and utterly deluded. She feels that she has to prove her intelligence by telling everybody about this. Yes, well, I know about that. I know about that because I've been doing this for a long, long time and I know what... No, love, bugger all. Shut up. She's got that tone about her that if you were out in a group with a group of people and she was in that group, as soon as she said more than 3 words, you'd be out of there. I would. I've met people like that before. They try and make themselves relevant when really she's the most irrelevant person ever. Goes on and on about pineapples, probably because she looks like one. She does look like one. Yeah, I say what I like. Anyway, The big divide actually happened because I did a video about Trisha Paytas, because I was on my Twitter one day, quite happily, minding my own business on Twitter. All of a sudden, I see this great big fat ass gyrating on my Twitter feed. I thought, who the hell is that? It was Trisha. It was Trisha Paytas. And I thought, ugh, get that off my screen. And I think I mentioned it. Did I mention it in a video? I can't remember. It's so long ago now. I might have done. I said, I don't want that on my screen. Get her fat ass off my screen. I don't want it on my screen. Why don't I have the right to say that? Apparently I upset somebody in our group. So, I don't blooming give a toss. I say what I want to say. God gave me this, and he gave me these. And very nice they are too. Anyway, God gave me this, I'm going to use it. And if I want to say I don't want to see someone's fat ass on my screen, I'm going to say it. Whether I'm body shaming, fat shaming, Trisha shaming, I couldn't give a rat's ass. Anyway, I've taken a long time to talk about this because I wanted to see where it went. And, you know, these people... The joke of it was, Pineapple Chunk and Mama Morph were always writing on Twitter about subtweets. Yeah, well, we never subtweet, but we notice other people subtweeting. What? I didn't even know what a subtweet was. If I'm going to say anything, I'll say it to your face. And if they were to walk into my room now, I would say it to their face. Your behaviour is disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. The thing that irritates more than anything is when you know for a fact that they're spinning a yarn, that they're taking everything that you've said out of context. That isn't fair. Don't do it. It's not nice. I would never, ever do that. Why can't they just be nice? Why can't they just be... You know, if you can fall out with people without then spurting a load of crap all on Twitter. And then they've got all these little followers who then have to decide, oh, shall we like Jan or shall we like them? I don't care. If you don't like me, that's fine. You know, I don't really care, guys. When somebody is forever sat around the bloody cauldron, turning, and I know why they went for me. And it wasn't just because of that. They went for me before then, but they were going for me behind my back and they were talking to other people about me. That's not nice, guys. Say it to my face. Just say it to my face. I believe in honesty. I will always respond. And all this, oh, wow, they won't talk to us. And then you've got people on Twitter saying, oh, well, you know, perhaps if you lot all got in a group and started talking. We tried. We were in a group. She was accusing one of us of saying something. He was responding and saying, well, no, that's not what happened. I came into the room. You'd laugh. I wish I had the screenshots. I came into the room and I said, oh, my goodness, I really don't know where to start here, guys. That's all I said. And then, oh, Mama Morph went off on one of her, like, long essays. And then left the room. Blocked me. Blocked everybody else, apart from Pineapple Chunk and a few others. Evelina, I think. And it's like, oh, grow up. Just grow up. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. Not interested. Not interested whatsoever. The only issue I really have now, and that's not so much with Mama Morph, it's more with Pineapple Chunk. She is trying to sell herself as some sort of mental health advocate. She isn't. She's a carer. In England, we have carers who work in homes or in residences or in units where there are adults all the way down to adolescents and possibly kids. Anyway, so she works in one of these units. In working in those units, She has to have courses that will teach her about the various diagnoses of some of the patients that she may have to walk to the park with, or she may have to take around Tesco's. That's what she does, guys. That's what she does. She's nothing more than a carer. So when she sits there going on about all these diagnoses, oh yeah, well, I know about this and I know about that and I know about this. Yes, well, it wouldn't be the same if this happened and that. And I'm like, oh, shut the hell up, woman. You don't know. You don't have a qualification. I know. I've been there. I'm in England. Stupidly, she's actually said in one of our groups, she actually told us where she worked. Ah! So she needs to go zip, pronto. That's all I can say, guys. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how Pineapple Chunk gets on when she's got a slap round the wrist for talking about what she's doing. What do you think, guys? Anyway, I'm going to go. I've been talking for way too long. Look after yourselves out there, won't you? If you like my videos, can you give us a like, share and subscribe to Jan's Reviews? Oh, and if you want honesty, just come and speak to me. I can't be arsed with lying. No good as a liar. I've got the worst memory ever, so just no point in me lying whatsoever. So, glad I got that off my chest. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves out there. Bye-bye for now.